Hey guys, what's up? Today is Friday, which means we take a quick look back at this week's Inside Star Citizen. This week we'll look at docking, caves, plants, food, reputation manager, and a little bit more. So without further ado, let's crack straight on with it. So first up is docking, which leads to a little bit of ship-in-ship spawning, which I'm really excited for because there's nothing worse than getting your Mercury Star Runner out, want to do a little bit of mining in your rock, and you've got to like go to two different locations and load up and blah. I just want to be able to go, right, Mercury Star Runner, put you inside of it and go. So they took inspiration from real-life docking procedures. They say the process feels very satisfying and docking was easier than they thought, mainly due to the updated UI elements. Connie docking is the first one. It's got a new ability to connect two physic grids together, which is ship-on-ship spawning kind of thing. So it basically involves the Connie and the Merlin. Connie has a new airlock and a new hangar door animation. It was also a little bit annoying. I didn't realize that when I first got the Connie. I was like, ooh, I get to fly a little ship out the back of it. No, it wasn't implemented, but it is now. So how it works is you target your ship with a key and then press a keybind. So at the moment they've got that same as the landing keybind, which will then send a request to your ship for docking, or if it's not your ship, a request for docking. Your HUD will then change. It contains three little dots which you need to align. Once you're aligned and closer to the ship, a little box will appear and you have to kind of match them up. So it's like a little mini game, which is quite fun. You can automate it or manual dock. So automate is just like auto landing, press a button, it lands. You can dock and then jump straight into the Connie and seamless transition. And also for ship-and-ship spawn, and when you spawn your Connie, you then go to your Moby glass and then you can remove the Merlin or have it in or not. There's also a look at ship-to-station docking. However, this is only for the Hammerhead and the 890 jumps so far. Same process, you target the station, request docking. The docking arm will extend out, the HUD will change, and then you can start docking. However, what they said is it'll show you the area where the docking arm will be, not where it is, so you can actually preempt where you need to dock to. There will also be a dock and port mode, so you can change the view and kind of look straight on. Like, you know when you say space shuttle, docking, and what was cool is you could just dock, open the door, straight into space station, which I really liked. And now on to the sprint report. So the Planet content team have been a bit busy. They've looked at caves, so this is very early designer experiments. So how these are used is they can show how the caves might work, how you get in them, the scale, what missions could be in there, what mining options, and how ships could traverse through them. Because obviously you want to make it difficult to get down in there, but you don't want to make it too hard that no one's going to do it. So these are kind of all experiments and design processes before it goes up the chain. The Planet content team also looked at harvestable, that's harder to say than I thought it was going to be, Pyro plants, which will be on Pyro 1 and 2, and these are moving into production, so they're quite far ahead now, and then they'll be on the planet so you can harvest them and stuff like that. The weapons content team have just finished an art pass on the breach and charge, so put this on a door, press a button, and you can gain access, which I think is really needed, because at the moment, railgun was kind of the only way to get in ships that weren't yours. We've got a few new logos. We've got Tip Top Dumplings, Fish Ringers, and Pyrotechnic Amalgamated, who found the original Pyrotech system. So that's the second time they've mentioned Pyro there, so I wonder if it's a little bit more forward than what I thought it was. Be interesting to see. Homesteads have also had a bit of an art pass as well, looking at food-related items to populate the main social area. So they looked at chairs, tables, lights, control panels, plants, and shelves. The props team also looked at revamping some of the kiosks. So these are the kiosks for paying your fines. So they do look a little bit boring at the moment. So it'll be nice to see them get a bit of an art pass. And finally, we had a quick look at the reputation manager on the Moby Glass. This is the app that might be on there. It hasn't been finalized yet. It's just a look at one of the first iterations of it. And it'll show you all your reputation with all the other people in the verse. Like what factions, the people. Just kind of like, I know I always say Elite Dangerous, but kind of like Elite Dangerous. Just looks a lot nicer. So yeah, that is it for this week's Inside Star Citizen. So let me know below what you are excited for. Are you excited for the docking, the ship-and-ship spawning? What about the reputation thing? Caves, they sound really cool. So let me know what you think below, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Goodbye.